Hey everyone, it's X here. I'm going to be trying to explain Professor Putricide in 25 man as best as I can. There are 3 phases to this boss. The first phase, Putricide will spawn growing slime pools throughout the whole room. What you have to do with these is the person that's the abomination, he has to eat these to gain the ooze power. And what the ooze power does is it snares the volatile oozes and also the gas clouds just to slow them down. Firstly, when you're first starting out with this encounter, the volatile ooze will always be the first one that will spawn, and you'll know that he's going to spawn it because you'll see a raid warning and it says unstable experiment, and that's what causes the ooze to spawn next to the green tank, and that's on the right side of the room. And this is very important that the range DPS, you need to switch immediately as soon as it spawns and clear to who it is targeting, because the green one will make you immobile and you can't move at all. You also need to make sure when the ooze is about ready to die that you have soakers next to it, because if you don't have anybody that's next to the player that's getting targeted with this, it explodes for like 100,000, 200,000 damage, but it has to be split between every player standing on top of the affected person. So it's very important that you guys make sure that you have soakers available for this. After the green one's down, a few seconds later, he'll do unstable experiment again, and that's when you guys move to the right or left hand side of the room, whatever you're doing. But the red ooze will spawn, and this is a gas cloud, and all the gas cloud does is just cause a little bit amount of damage every couple seconds, and you just gotta get those down as soon as possible. So just make sure every time the red or green slimes spawn that you get them down as quickly as possible. Also, phase 2 is next, alright? So you got them down to 80% or so. What happens in phase 2 is he casts tear gas, and it just stuns the raid for a couple of seconds when he phases. You'll see the room start getting orange. Everything from phase 1 continues on this phase. He will also get a choking gas bomb cloud and malleable ooze. Okay, when I was first learning this, I got hit a few times by the malleable goo. Let's see if you can see it here in my video. Or not. Okay, you see those green things that were just flying across the screen? Those weird looking ooze things? That's what malleable goo looks like. It's kind of like Vezix's Shadow Crash, so you just kind of dodge them. They're pretty easy to see when they're coming at you. Maybe if you get too much in a zone, you might get hit by one, so try to avoid those as much as you can there. That's really all you need to do on phase 2, and you have to burn him down to about 35%. And if I may make a suggestion, use your 3-minute cooldowns, like right when the first phase, and so you'll have it again on phase 3. You can use your 2-minute cooldowns every phase. You should be up by phase 3. But yes, just make sure, do not get hit by the malleable ooze. It flies towards you, it causes about 20,000 damage or so, or something just like that. Make sure before you get into phase 3, please make sure that you don't have any oozes up, or make sure the ooze is just about ready to die and has dots ticking on it, or whatever, before you move into phase 3, because you need all the DPS you can when you get into phase 3. And you can see we're still in phase 2 here. So yeah, just make sure you guys get the oozes out all the time. Target them as fast as you can, make macros, or do whatever. Don't stand in the gas cloud, gas bomb like I just did. It's kind of random though, so you just move out of it as soon as it lands like that. Flying goo, watch out. We're almost into phase 3 here, almost. Here we go into phase 3. As you can see, he will do the tear gas again. No more ad spawn. And ads that are still up will still remain there. You should save your heroism, bloodlust, whatever you are, for this phase. Malleable ooze and the choking gas bombs, slime pools, they all still continue though. But you can't get rid of the slime pools anymore because the abomination disappears. As you can see though, Putricide will stack a debuff on the tank every 10 seconds, and it's called Mutating Plague. This will cause damage to your whole raid. And should a person die from it, it will heal Putricide for a huge amount, and it probably will wipe your raid. So tanks should probably switch maybe every 3 to 4 stacks. Putricide, he also stacks a buff on himself, and it causes him to do more damage over time. Phase 3, you just gotta burn him down, basically. So anyways, I hope this helps somebody. Good luck, and thank you for listening to me. Yes.